The best plot twists are not just surprises. They are lies that were true the whole time. They don't come out of nowhere. They come out of you, your assumptions, your shortcuts, your trust. And the reason the best twist heart is simple. When the truth lands, your brain rewinds the story without you asking to it. You start replaying its scenes and thinking, I was there. It was always there. Today, I am giving you three rules that make a twist feel inevitable. Not like a gimmick, not like a rug pull. The kind of twist that makes the reader feel complicit, like they helped you hide the truth. If you write psychological thrillers in the same line like my books, Julia, 705, The Walk, then this is the craft weapon you need. Aristoteles nailed it. The best reversal is surprising yet inevitable. If it is only surprising, it is a trick. If it is only inevitable, it is boring. The perfect twist does both at once. Your reader didn't see it coming, but the moment it arrives, they realize they should have. So here is the test. A good twist doesn't add a new story at the end. It reveals the story you were already telling and shows the reader what they refused to notice. Everything I am about to give you ladders to one question. How do you plant the truth so it stays invisible? Without cheating, of course. Let me share with you the three red herrings I use in all my books. Most of them are lazy. They exist to distract the reader, and that's it. A proper red herring doesn't something smarter. It explains the wrong mystery perfectly. It is not, look over there. It is, this is a believable reason for what you are seeing. It fits the evidence, just not the truth behind it. So if you want to put this into a practical use, give it a emotional job. Jealousy, grief, shame. Make it solve a smaller problem while hiding the bigger one. Let it be partly true, because partial truth is camouflage. So here's the rule. If you remove the red herring, the story should get worse. It should feel like you pulled out a pillar, not a decoration. Unreliable narration doesn't mean your narrator lies to the reader. It means they lie to themselves or protect something they can't survive admitting. The mistake is going loud too early. Dream sequences, memory wipes, neon hints. That turns it into a game. The stronger version is quiet, micro contradictions and emotional tells. So practical using here. Let them state something with certainty, then behave like they don't believe it. Let them over-explain harmless moments and rush past violent ones. Let one detail shift by 1 degree each time it is recalled. Actually, no, that's not true. You can't just throw a twist in on page 300 and pretend it was planned. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. This is the rule. They shouldn't feel like a twist device. They should feel like a person surviving their own memories. This one is lethal. You don't hide the event, you hide the reason. Readers spot events easily. They miss motives when you give them the wrong emotional label. You convince the reader it is a revenge, but it is shame. You may convince them it is love, but it is control. You convince them it is memory loss, but it is memory refusal. So, some practical use for this. Give your character a motive that sounds respectable. Let them believe it. Let the reader believe it as well. Then reveal the private motive underneath, the one they can't name. So this is the rule. A twist should change the meaning of what we already saw, not introduce brand new information at the end. A spoiler warning, like seriously, if you haven't seen Shutter Island, skip ahead 60 seconds. Here's why the twist works. It doesn't rely on one magic clue. It relies on consistent behavior that feels normal until context shifts. Authority figures act slightly too careful. Conversations feel slightly managed. The environment supports his assumptions instead of challenging them. And when the truth lands, nothing new is added. You simply realized what role everyone was already playing. That is surprising yet inevitable in its purest form. The essence don't change, your interpretation changes. And that, right there, is the psychological thriller's native language. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the one movie or book twist that made you angry? Not because it was dark, but because it felt like the writer cheated. Drop it in the comments and tell me why I didn't work. And if you want, I'll do a follow-up where I take 3 bad twists and fix them live without rewriting the whole plot. If you like psychological horror that bends reality and breaks certainty, subscribe please. This is MindTwist. Next week, the most dangerous sentence in any thriller. I remember it clearly, because no one who says that is telling the truth.